Hey Geminis, happy birthday. Welcome to your love reading for June 2019. This is for those who have Gemini in their sun, their moon, their rising, or their Venus. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so not all messages are going to apply to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to start with is how you're feeling about this person. So this person is somebody I feel like you're not really trusting them right now. Or you're not really putting a lot of effort into this relationship or whoever this person is. So if you're single and this is somebody that you've been with before or you've dated before, or if it's somebody that, like, even if you just like have a crush or something on them, this is somebody that you're not really putting anything into like full-heartedly, because I feel like there's something off here, like something is making you have a gut feeling of not to trust them. I just keep getting this really like big resistance from you, like not wanting to trust them or not putting much effort in because you don't want to go out of your way for somebody if you don't know how they're gonna feel about you, or how they're going to, treat you on something. I feel like you're kind of holding back as well about feelings and how you feel. I feel like they are trying to communicate with you, or I feel like this can go two ways. I feel like either they're trying to communicate with you or they're trying to like not communicate with you anymore and move away from you. It could also be you that's moving away from them. I kind of get that vibe too. I feel like somebody here is trying to one up somebody, or they think they're winning at, like, it's almost like mind games. I feel mind games are being in this situation. I feel like somebody's playing kind of like a mind game, like if you do this, or if you're the one that's like holding back, you think that's going to make them come towards you and you're going to like win. But there's a need to be open here with your emotions and vulnerability here. There's a lot of communication issues, like not being able, and whether this is you or them, somebody's not really saying how they truly feel. I feel like this person you're dealing with, though, kind of feels like they are kind of mentally trapped, or they're like in their head about like they don't know what they want to do, or if they should like move on from you or let you go. I feel like they do have a feeling of wanting to leave, and if this isn't them, then this is you. Remember, it's a general reading, so apply this whichever way you need to. Some of you may be getting somebody may be telling you, like, I guess this like lover person or your love interest, they may be coming to you and telling you that they're going to end up leaving. I feel like this person, especially if you're in a relationship, I feel like things aren't the same as they used to be. I feel like both of you kind of in a way want to move forward. Now, whether this is moving forward together or moving forward separately, it's going to be different with every relationship, but there is a sense here of overall being able to move on or move forward. And I'm seeing, once again, here we go with this communication. Like, there's things that need to be said that aren't being said. I think there's a lot of things that individually each of you need to realize. I think both of you may feel like things aren't like the way they used to be, and there needs to be a talk about this. I feel like some of you may be dealing with somebody who's aggressive, or maybe you're aggressive, or like verbally aggressive, or there could be some temper here, or whenever y'all try to communicate, there could be a lot of negative things being said during these times, like whether it be arguments or whatnot. I feel like either there's just negative things being said and somebody's just like saying shit to say it, but I feel like there's it's almost like there's hard times that came up and the both of you don't know how to verbally express what you feel to each other in order to move forward. I feel like if you haven't already, there will be some type of situation or a time coming with you and your person that you're interested in or with. I feel like there could be something that comes up that's kind of like a negative situation that it's going to take both of you really putting a lot of effort to make it through this. I feel like also this other person you're dealing with may feel a little bit bored within the relationship. And that's why I'm saying, like, I just get this feeling like things aren't the same. I feel like someone here might be more spiritual, or really into their like religion or spiritual practice, and the other one isn't on the same boat as them. Like, they're just, I mean, somebody's not on somebody's level when it comes to this stuff, and that's kind of hard for one of you to deal with. I feel like there is a lot of attraction here between the two of you. But there's also a need for both of you to have a lot of solitude. Like, I feel like y'all both almost want to be on your own. I'm getting also, there needs to be an overall conversation between the two of you where both of you are very vulnerable. I'm picking this up more for you, Geminis, but just being able to be sincere and express how you truly feel, and be able to face truths within this relationship or with this person. There could have been a betrayal here, like somebody could have had somebody else that, you know, like a third party situation going on, and I feel like there's a guard that you put up around you, but you need to be able to let your guard down and be able to express how you really feel, especially if you're going to plan on walking away from this person. There also could be, it could be you, Gemini, there could be somebody else that you have interest in. Some of you might have somebody that's like, you know, kind of spoiling you. And some of you may be buying this person that you're dealing with already. You might be trying to buy their affection. And like for you, it's kind of like your way of making the effort. But I'm getting a real big sense here that like that's not going to be enough. Like this is really about the other person needing to know where your feelings are. Like, I don't think they know how you truly feel, or someone here having a hard time expressing how they really feel. I do see there are going to be some endings here. This won't, like I said, it won't be for everyone, but I do see that some of you will be moving on to somebody else new, or letting go of someone. Some of you may be dating different people. If you're single, this could apply to you. I definitely see people coming up for the month of June, new people that spark your interest. Some of you may be having to ask other people for help in order to move out of this situation. So I guess if like you live with them or something, you might need other people helping you move your stuff out. Some of you may be in a situation where this is somebody that you've been with before, so you're deciding if you want to be back together with them. But I do feel like for some of you, this is going to be where you kind of decide that you want to be on your own, and you want to basically do you want to do your own thing, you want to be on your own, and you want to go off and explore and date other people. And I'm also getting the overall message for y'all is this is going to be a really good time for you to be able to heal anything. There's going to be a lot of healing for you in the month of June, being able to go back and just take care of yourself, take care of you as a person and who you are and how you feel, and being true to your feelings and what you really feel about things. So like if there's any type of like, if you're dealing with somebody who's like really negative in your life, even if you love them or that's a relationship, this is going to be a time to be able to heal from that and let them go. Some of you also might have been the one who kind of made a mistake here and needs to, there's like a need here to forgive yourself for things that you've done. I also feel like for some of you, if you were the one that made the mistake, there are apologies. You know, I mean, some people don't like to apologize, but in this case, I feel like it's going to be more about, if you apologize, it's going to be to help you be able to move forward and to help your healing process, to be able to just, you know, say, you know what, I messed up, I'm sorry, but this is what happened, and it's time to move on. I mean, this is kind of on the random, but I do see some random celebrations coming up here as well. So I don't know if you have like a partner who has a birthday also, because I don't feel like it's just you. I mean, I know it's your birthday, and I know you celebrate your birthday, but I'm getting another type of celebration coming in here. I feel like somebody may hear about somebody that they once loved who is going to be getting engaged or having a baby, and you might hear about their announcement for that and celebration as well. That won't be for a lot of you, but that's for somebody. I do just see overall a new love interest coming in for y'all. So, I mean, some of you may actually stay with this person and that you've been dealing with, and you may be working through a lot of your relationship. And if you are, just know that there are going to be hard times. It'll be okay. You know, if you are very open about how you feel, you and your partner can work through them. But for some of you, this is going to be really a time to pull out and escape and get out of any type of negative relationships that you've been holding on to or you've been stuck in. And I feel like it's going to become more about just celebrating yourself and who you are as a person and figuring out what you really want when it comes to a partner. And I feel like for some of you also, there's some of you were in a relationship with somebody as a lesson to be learned. Some of you were with this person because this is somebody who is going to teach you basically what you didn't want in a partner. So for some of you, this isn't about, you know, trying to work through it. It's trying to work through everything that happened and working through yourself so you know what you do and don't want in a future partner. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope y'all have a good month for June. And until next time, bye, Geminis.